Okay, hello everyone, I'm Alex and I'm going to explain how to create tree diagrams following with some examples. We have two examples. In this case, I'm going to explain the first. So the example is the King of Spain will visit Ecuador in 2 weeks. We notice that it is a sentence because it has adjunct and we're going to divide in constituency and determine the hierarchy levels that it has. The first one, we're going to divide in a constituency that is the King of Spain. The first one, and we'll visit Ecuador in 2 weeks, is the another one. So let's see. The King of Spain is a noun phrase. And we'll visit Ecuador in 2 weeks is a verb phrase. First, we're going to divide the noun phrase and then the verb phrase. So let's see. It is subdivided into, we have a phrase, the king, and another is of Spain, another phrase. The king is a noun phrase, and of Spain is a prepositional phrase. Why? Because it is, and there is a preposition in this. And noun phrase is subdivided in a determiner, in a noun. This is a determiner and noun. Then we have prepositional phrase that is subdivided in of, that is a preposition, and Spain, that is a noun. Okay? Then we will divide the verb phrase. That is divide into two different. That is verb phrase. That is this into this, and in 2 weeks. That is a prepositional phrase. So we have the verb phrase and a prepositional phrase because we have a preposition in this. Okay, it is divided in two different. We have will, the auxiliar, and visit Ecuador, that is verb, another verb phrase. And it is divided to verb and a noun, that is Ecuador. We have the prepositional phrase, that is in, we have a preposition. This we have a noun phrase, 2 weeks. Noun phrase. It is subdivided in a quantifier, that is to, quantifier, and a noun that is weeks. Okay, this is the first example that you can notice about the tree diagram, and then we are going to see another example by my classmate.
Hello everyone, I'm Elian Torres and we are going to analyze the second example, right? So here we have the first example, which is the second example, which is Madonna and her dancers performed wonderfully in the last concert. So this part, Madonna and her dancers, would be the first part of the sentence, and performed wonderfully in the last concert would be the second part of the sentence. So let's analyze the first part, which is Madonna and her dancers, right? So we have a noun phrase here, okay? Then we're going to subdivide it into three main parts. The first one, Madonna, which is a noun. The second one, the word and, which is a conjunction. And the third one is going to be subdivided into a new noun phrase. Okay? So, her dancers is going to be subdivided into the next level of hierarchy, which is her, which is a determiner, and dancers, which is the final noun. Okay? So let's go to the next part of the sentence. Performed wonderfully in the last concert. Let's take into account that the first part of this constituent is going to be performed wonderfully. Okay, so it is going to be a whole verb phrase, right? So we have here verb phrase. Then we are going to subdivide it into another level of hierarchy, which is another verb phrase, right? Verb phrase. And at the time it's going to be subdivided into the performant, which is the main verb, and the adverb, which is wonderful, right? And so the last part is in the last concert, right? Which is a prepositional phrase. Okay, because we have in. So the prepositional phrase is going to be subdivided into the preposition, and the last part, that would be the last concert, which is a noun phrase, right? So the final part of this analysis is going to be the last concert, right? So we have the, which is determiner, sorry. Last concert, which would be an adjective because it's describing the concert. And the final word would be the concert itself, that is the final noun. Okay, so we have here four levels of hierarchy, right? The first one, the second one, the third one, and the last one is the fourth. So that's all for today. Thanks for your attention.